Think for myself and I won't do what they say. Well, I think for myself and I won't do what they say.
Hello, this is Gerald Salenti, and today is August 12th, 2021. And here are some of today's trends in the news. I'll think for myself and I won't do what they say. Oh, no, you're not allowed to think for yourself. You are in America or Australia or France or Italy, in the UK or the FUCKYOU, because that's what it is. But anyway, on to the markets. U.S. stocks edged higher on Thursday, pushing both Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 to fresh records. You know what that is?
Bullshit.
What was that?
Bullshit.
I didn't hear it.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you got it. Total bullshit. That these markets are going up like this as the lockdowns are happening, and we're going to get into it more and more mandates. And what else do we got here? The Labor Department said that initial jobless claims declined slightly. Oh, only slightly. 375,000 claims last week. The prior reading came in at 385,000, but was revised up a little bit to 387,000. The price of manufacturers and other businesses pay for labor, raw materials, and other goods rose in July. The government said its producer price index, excluding volatile food, trade services, and energy, volatile, right? Without that, it rose nearly 1% last month. They had forecast to rise only 0.5%. And again, you saw the consumer price index came in. It was up at 5.4%, but it was lower than they thought. And the reason was only one thing brought it down, and that's used cars. That slumped a lot. Otherwise, this inflation's real. Remember Powell? Remember all the bullshit? Powell, the Federal Reserve Chairman, the front for the banksters, let's call it what it is, boys and girls. Federal Reserve, that's a fuck word. That is a dirty word. You people, oh, Salenti uses profanity. No, that's proper language to describe the criminals that are in charge. Federal Reserve, a bunch of fucking private banks. Anyway, remember when he's shooting off his mouth? How long has this bullshit been going on? Oh, it's only temporary. It's only temporary. Hey, fuckface, temporary was supposed to end 4 months ago. Oh, but it's temporary, Salenti. Calm down, bend over, take the shot in the arm or up your arse. Got to be proper, got to be like those British, always speaking so proper as they slaughtered people all over the world. The British, sun never sets on the British Empire. The king and the queen, those are dirty words. Calling some shitheads kings and queens. Anyway, going back, Disney shares gained 0.7%. The theme park and entertainment giant issued quarterly earnings. Guess what? Those are going to go down. Those are going to go down. Again, inflation's hot. It's going to stay hot for a while in different sectors. But when this thing crashes, inflation's going to go down. Gas stations weigh benefits of investing in EV chargers. I'm mentioning this because we've been writing about EVs, where they're going, what's going to happen with them, and the facts are the facts. And what Biden is saying, 50% in 8 years, 9 years, is nothing more than more Biden.
Bullshit.
Biden.
Bullshit.
That's all Biden ever speaks is.
Absolute bullshit.
But he's our president. Global recovery is slowing down, researchers say. This is out of today's Wall Street Journal. How long did I say this would happen because of the scare going on? Recovery in some of the world's major economies appears to be slowing down as people spooked by the Delta variant spend less. All right, we've been saying it in your Trends Journal. Your Trends Journal. You got it? History before it happens. Look at this week's cover. The COVID war. All right? We're in a fight of our life. We warned this would happen. And now it's happening. This according to the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development. Anyway, Southwest lowers forecast, citing role of COVID variant. All right? COVID variant. We said this was going to happen. COVID War 2.0, 2 months ago we warned you. Again, history before it happens. And listen, if you want to know what's going on in the world and you want to prepare and prevail and prosper, there's no magazine like the Trends Journal. We need your support. The more subscribers we have, the more we can do. We're fighting. I'm a fighter against tyranny, and I'm a fighter for freedom. Variant threatens dining out. Recent consumer survey shows the Delta variant prompted Americans who say they are most restricted in their activities to start pulling back their activities again late last month. Prompted Americans who say they are most restricted. They're afraid. Los Angeles, where officials returned to an indoor mask mandate, official pieces of crap, dining visits were down 17% lower in the week ending August 1st. National restaurants, same-store sales in the week ending July 25th were the worst weekly performance in the last 5 weeks. And again, one after another, they're locking down. CNBC. Again, we warned you about this. Now they're saying it, and now you have to listen. You only have to listen when the officials and the authorities and the dignitaries speak. Uncertainty is back on Main Street as Delta variant rattles reopening plans today. Facebook delays return to office until January 2022. It's going to be great for high tech, just like they did it the last time. All right? Lock down everything. They were the first to say you don't have to work from home, and their stocks skyrocketed. Get ready for another round. Again, McDonald's, NBC, Capital One postpone office reopenings. But the good news is pharmaceutical firms rake in billions with COVID jabs. And this is only from AFP. This is the French news agency, so it's not a conspiracy theory. Again, all your data is in the Trends Journal. Israel cases soar despite 80% jab. This is from the Financial Times, all right? Israel is weighing further lockdowns and the possibility of extending booster shots to those over 80 years old after the number of new coronavirus infections surged to the highest levels since February. Almost 80% of the adult population has been fully vaccinated. Hey, what happened to herd immunity? Hey, the herd. How come the herd's not immunized? Remember Fauci, the fraud? 70%. But you know what that is?
That is bullshit.
It's Fauci shit. It's CNN crap. It's the shit they're shoving down our throats, and people are buying it by the masses. You ready for this? This is from Business Insider, August 11th. The developer of the AstraZeneca shot says the Delta variant has made herd immunity impossible because vaccinated people can still transmit the virus. Dun, da, da, da. Oh, and that's more.
Bullshit.
Yeah, because the tests that they're giving don't say whether it's Delta or not, according to what I'm reading. Anyway, the Delta variant has changed the equation for achieving herd immunity, the developer of the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine has said. Speaking at the UK parliamentary meeting, Sir Andrew Pollard, a professor of pediatric infection and immunity at the University of Oxford, said achieving herd immunity is not a possibility. But yet they're shoving this shit down our throat that we all got to get it. And by the way, that is a fuck word. Calling some piece of shit, sir. Hey, fuck you, sir, nobleman, king, queen, dignitary, official, your honor. Hey, how about my honor, sir? Grow the fuck up, sir. Sir, shit. We know very clearly with coronavirus that current variant, the Delta variant, will still infect people who have been vaccinated. And that does mean that anyone who's still unvaccinated at some point will meet the virus. Yeah, you meet it till you die from it. Why are you getting vaccinated when it's saying it? Oh, what did the study show? In your Trends Journal, in this week's Trends Journal, according to the Israelis, that's right, the most vaccinated, 40%. Yeah. What did they say it was? Over 96%? Again, we've been writing it in week after week. But growing evidence suggests with the Delta variant, fully vaccinated people can still transmit the virus. CNBC. San Francisco mandates proof of full COVID vaccine for many indoor activities. May a London breed, half-breed, half-wit. Like a Lightfoot, half-breed, Gruesome Newsom. Katson Cuomo's gone, right? Oh, yeah, who's the first guy to call them out? Witless Whitmere, Little Des Moines in Ohio. The order will require businesses to verify vaccination prior to entry as of August 20th. 8 days away. Proof of vaccination will be required for all customers and staff to be fully vaccinated by October 13th. This is satanic. According to data, the city of San Francisco, 71% of the city's eligible residents are fully vaccinated. So if they're fully vaccinated, fuckface Fauci said 70%, so you got herd immunity. Why are you doing this? People who prove full vaccination will still need to keep a face mask on while inside public spaces. Los Angeles City Council votes 13-0 to create vaccination requirements for indoor public spaces. I want to read you some of the crap spewing out of these shitheads' mouths. COVID-19 could be eradicated if we had mass vaccinations across the country and around the world, said the Councilman Mitch O'Farrell. Hey, fuckface, it just said over there, herd immunity doesn't work, so it's bullshit coming out of your mouth, and the scumbags call this the truth, and when you question it, you're a conspiracy theorist. But an official councilman, what are you? You're a little political whore. Why on earth is it okay in 2021 to have 30-plus people die in the county of Los Angeles? He goes on to say, over a 3-day period. County of Los Angeles. 30-plus people died? Out of 10 million? How many people got in car accidents yesterday? How many people died from all the fucking poison, the pesticides they put in our food, the GMOs and all the other shit they shoved down our throats? Hey, keep eating them McDonald's. Keep blowing up, blowing up. What else? What is immoral? This is amazing. What is immoral is not choosing to get vaccinated, choosing to listen to some delusion rant on Twitter. You say that to me, you little fuck. You say that to me. Who are these people? If we don't stand up and fight for our freedom, this thing is gone. United we stand, divided we fall. and we're falling fast. Again, occupypeace.com, occupypeace.com. Donate to us. We're fighting this. I'm putting festivals on, rallies. I'm going to be speaking at Ron Paul's War on Us on September 4th. I'll be down Bitcoin, by the way, in Phoenix. Max Kaiser on next week. Go to his site, Max Kaiser. But I'm fighting. I can't fight and win alone. United we stand, divided we fall. And subscribe to the Trends. 144 pages the last week, 150 the week before. No art, no ads. You read what you want. It's all there. City Attorney Mike fewer brains than a fucking piece of shit, has already endorsed the idea he calls no shots, no admission. There's an Attorney General? You would have been great Attorney General under the Third Reich of Stalin. In an article on the median brain, the size of a pea, those who reject the responsibility should temporarily lose some of society's privileges until their reckless behavior no longer endangers the rest of us. Hey, fuckface, get this in your head. No longer endangers the rest of us? My reckless behavior? You're vaccinated. You're wearing a mask. Hey, dickhead, you are no longer in danger. You got a mask on. You're vaccinated. You're safe. Leave me the fuck alone. Fuckface, prickhead, you little dick. Oh no, he's an Attorney General. A curse word. Looked him up, a Harvard boy. Harvard, Princeton, Yale, bullets, bombs, and banks. Oh, and about the one person that died here. You ready? Look at this picture. You see this? It looked like an old person there. New York Times. Texas hospitals are full. Doctors are frightened by what's next. Elizabeth Gonzalez comforts her 14-year-old daughter, Serene. I'm sorry this is happening. It's terrible, but the young lady is way overweight. 2.6 pre-existing comorbidities, obesity, type 2 diabetics, respiratory ailments. Again, I'm very sorry this is going on, but good health, people in good health are not dying from the virus. Very few are. Schwarzenegger calls out people for ignoring COVID guidelines. Could you believe this? Screw your freedom, he says. It's a cartoon. I'm an expert on how to build a bicep. There is no one that knows more about a bicep than I do because I studied the issue for 50 years. Big fucking deal. You know how to build your bicep. Big fucking deal. And the same is also with the virus. The people out there, they're experts that studied this year after year. Yes, so have I. And I know the facts, bicep brain. I know the facts. How dare you tell me about what my freedom is? Fuck off, and I'll tell you that to your face if you tell me that I must get vaccinated to be free. And people better fight. We better stand up and unite. Again, occupypeace.com. Send your donations and support the Trends Journal. Stupid. You're safe. You got vaccinated. You're wearing a mask. You're safe. Leave me the fuck alone. COVID in Philadelphia, new indoor mask mandate. Yep. And then you got to quell the COVID-19, Philadelphia officials, a dirty word, officials, political pieces of scum crap and bureaucrats who never worked a day in their lives. The city will now require mask indoors, blah, blah, blah. We said this was going to happen. And we go on, I'm upset, Mayor Kenny said. The mayor expressed frustration Take a look at the mayor. Take a look at this mayor. How could anybody take orders from this sloppy piece of crap? This little dickhead, I'm upset. The mayor expressed frustration because mandates are needed because about 30% of the city has not been vaccinated. This amazes me that this is the most simple thing to do to keep yourself safe. Hey, fuckface, don't tell me what I need to do to keep myself safe and your family safe. Again, you got the vaccination, you're safe, you're wearing a mask, you're safe, don't tell me what to do. Getting vaccinated isn't just a personal decision. Oh, this is some other shithead said over there. Anyway. Hawaii will reimpose COVID-19 restrictions. Melbourne, lockdown. You ready? This is little Danny Andrews, that little piece of shit. This is very challenging, I know, for every single Victorian who would like to be going about their business. They would like to open and have a degree of freedom. That is simply not possible. That is the quote of the year. They want their freedom, but that is not possible, and you got little Danny Andrews telling you this. Little Danny Andrews. If the virus can get from Sydney to Byron Bay, to then only a fool would think it can't get to Albury. It absolutely can. Who gives a shit? The virus. And again, Australians, one after another. They're locking down, locking down. Everywhere's locking down. Here. Sydney may call in extra troops to enforce lockdown in Australia's capital. You ready for this? You got that New South Wales Premier Gladys been jerking off, said the extension of the measure is necessary despite the fact that some of our areas had only one case overnight. One case. The streets are nearly empty. On Thursday, today, they reported 2 deaths from the virus. You ready for this? Both deceased patients were men in their 90s. We put the data out there. Young people are not dying from this. One after another. One after another. Here, there's a big story here in CNN. Headline, myth that kids can't get badly ill from COVID is further debunked. You ready? Half the children that were admitted, this is in New Orleans, were under 2. I'm reading the whole article. At least 542 children in the U.S. have died for the coronavirus, according to CDC. All right? Do you know how many people 1 to 17 there are? 525 died going on 8 months. 525 out of 75 million. What does that add up to?
Bullshit.
That's right. On and on. On and 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 on. On and on. We're not even getting to the geopolitical, the more economics. It's all going to be in your Trends Journal next week. Thank you for tuning in. And most importantly, united we stand, divided we fall. We need your support. The more subscribers we have, the more you can do. There's no magazine like this that comes close. Nothing close. Nothing close. Oh, and by the way, all you dickheads that say that it's a conspiracy theory because they also banned Rand Paul from YouTube for coming out against the masks, it's right here on the box. The mask that most people wear. This mask does not eliminate exposure to the risk of any disease or infection. YouTube censors Rand Paul, accuses tech because of what he said about masks. Freedom is being taken from us. And they're saying that freedom only comes when you get a vaccination. You want to get vaccinated, be free to do what you want. But again, if you're vaccinated, you're wearing a mask, you're safe, leave me alone. This is Gerald Salenti. That's some of today's trends in the news.
Think for myself and I won't do what they say. Well, I think for myself and I won't